Mrs. Horn, just like this. Alright, so my objectives are to know what character education is, which will be at the beginning of the presentation, so that's where you guys can pay attention and know what character education is. And then we'll move into later in the presentation and how to create an effective character education plan to use in your classroom. So everyone pay attention. Alright, so what is character education? So let's break the two words into definitions. So character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. So it's your values. It's the values that you have in yourself. It's what makes you, you. Education is the process of receiving or giving systematic instruction. So do any of you guys have an idea what you think it could be then, based off those two definitions? Anyone? Anyone? All right.
Teaching kids to have good attitude.
Yep,
Have
good attitude, good character. Perfect. So I got the definition from the book because I wanted you guys to read the book so you can get the definition and what the curriculum is and stuff like that. So if you guys didn't read it, it's up there and I'll read it to you. So it was a movement designed to counter the rise of incidents of violence in the schools through moral education programs and a curriculum prescribed with ethical and behavioral outcomes. It's exactly from the book, pretty much word for word. So you should have already read it. But. And then the curriculum is designed around issues such as bullying, cheating, disrespect, and other self-destructing behaviors. So you don't want that. So what you're teaching those kids is to not do that and do the opposite and be good citizens, have good character. So why us? Why should teachers teach good character? These are a few quotes that I found really gave a reason why we do character education. Why character education? So you can make a better world. Michael Josephson, who actually created character counts. And teaching affects all eternity. You'll never know when influence stops. Henry Adams. I found these to be the best quotes because you're with the kids 8 to 10 hours a day. You're influencing them. What you're doing, they're taking what you're doing and applying it to themselves. And for the second one, teaching affects all of eternity. My first grade teacher is the reason that I'm here today, majoring in elementary education. She influenced me so much to make me want to be a teacher. So you get the chance to be that person someday, to influence a child to be the best in what they want to be. Give them dreams, give them hope, what they want to be. So, like I said, Michael Joseph, he founded Character Counts. When I was looking up character education, I kind of had a view of what character education was. It was teaching good character. That's what I was figuring. I was like, whatever, let's just find some cool things to learn about it. I came across Character Counts. And what Character Counts is a nonprofit coalition of school and community agencies committed to teaching their 6 pillars of character, which these are the 6 pillars right here. It's trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, and caring, and citizenship. So those are all pretty good things, values that a child should know, right? Right. And they also offer materials so that you can teach kids these 6 pillars through books, videotapes, audio tapes, posters, play scripts, value kits, sheet music, and clothing. So all of these can create a nice lesson plan for you guys in the future. And the best way to do that is through this. They actually have a website. It's really, really nice. You can sign up and get materials off of there and buy materials for your lesson plans to create a lesson plan through those 6 pillars. Alright, now we're going to watch some videos because you guys kind of need to be woken up. I know you guys just ate, so you're kind of a little in that food coma situation going on. So watch some videos to wake you up a little bit. I found these videos. They show what character education looks like in the school through character counts. They're a little small, so you're going to have to learn.
Extraordinarily critical times. In such times, the well-being of our society
Good volume.
requires an involved, caring citizenry with good moral character. The Josephson Institute Center for Youth Ethics presents Character Counts, the most
The Joseph
widely used
Institute
and effective
is
character
a
education program
school
in the nation,
designed by
which is over 6 million kids every year.
Good morning, have a nice day. Good morning. Have a nice day. Good morning. Good morning, have a nice day. Good morning.
this is the elementary version, and then they'll do a high school version.
To be nice and share with everybody and show respect.
Character counts helps you if you're bad before and turns you better. Character is what you have inside.
Well, the Character Counts program is spread citywide in the city of Downey, and our goal is very clear. We want everybody in the city of Downey to speak the same language, use the same terms with our children. Wherever our children go, we want them to hear the same thing from all the adults in this community.
Thumbs up if you think you are a fair person. If you would say, I'm fair.
The Character Counts program has provided a medium for our teachers to teach the children to be more accountable and to think about their choices that go with 6 pillars.
It's been very easy to weave character counts into my everyday curriculum because it just comes up in natural conversation with stories that we read, and it's really simple for the kids to understand it in our everyday lessons.
My favorite color is gray because I always care about my family.
Citizenship is like your neighbor. She's old and you can hold the door for her.
I used to be mean, and now since the colors are here, I've been nicer and kind.
Since we've instilled the Character Counts program at our school, we have seen less referrals to the office, and our suspensions have gone down school-wide, so it has had a very positive effect on our school.
The killers help me because by being nice to others and being good at school.
I would say that the future of this country and the future of our youth is based on the fact that they have good character. And if they have good character and they implement these pillars, they will achieve and they will learn academically and they will do the right things in life and they will make the better choices. And at the heart of it all, that's what we're trying to accomplish in the educational system. So I would encourage any school district to get involved.
Now the middle school version.
At a time when student conflict was not as manageable as we would want, we found and researched character counts, and implementing it has provided a language not only for students but for teachers.
By including character counts into my classroom, I've actually had a lot more time to teach because my students are very well behaved and modeling the 6 pillars. That gives me more time to teach them the academic curriculum and the standards that they then need to learn.
Character counts is something that everybody should know and shows how people should behave and how to treat others.
It helps you become a better person.
I've been in the Character Counts program for a year, and I noticed changes in myself. I'm more caring and respectful.
The Character Counts program has taken us from being a good campus and a well-behaved campus to really a great campus because it has caused students to not just react to rewards and consequences, but it has made them think about their behavior at a deeper level.
Character Counts is the foundation of being able to live in our society, in our community.
The best thing about Character Counts is that it teaches you life lessons. It will make me be a better person if I follow through with Character Counts.
The program really made me feel a lot better about the pillars. I really want to be a better citizen.
This system works, this program works. These 6 traits work anywhere in the world.
The Character Counts.
Alright, so what you got out of the video, I think what mine was out of that video, just personally, was how easy it could be to weave in character education with your everyday standards, your standards that you need to have through reading, through videos, discussions, things like that. It's easily be able to come up in conversation. So let's watch the high school versions. I know a lot of you guys are secondary ed, so you guys need your opinion on secondary ed.
The next generation will be the stewards of our communities, nation, and planet. extraordinarily critical
If I could
times.
make this
In
bigger,
such
I
times,
would.
the well-being of our
That's the only
society
way.
requires an evolved, caring citizenry with good moral character. The Josephson Institute Center for Youth Ethics presents Character Counts, the most widely used and effective character education program in the nation. It reaches over 6 million kids every year.
In 1999, St. Genevieve High School was on the verge of closing. It was known to the community as a gang school, a ghetto school. So we decided to implement character counts in order to restore the good reputation of St. Genevieve and to make it more vibrant than it's ever been in its history.
What's great about character counts is that it makes you mature as a person, not only in ways that you see, but also in ways you don't realize, such as the decisions you make and the people around you and the decisions they make. The influence that this provides, it just gives a great view on the world.
The 6 pillars to me are building blocks in life to make the right decisions.
Implementing character counts into our classrooms has been fairly easy. We bring in guest speakers, we take field trips, we have students and parents on panel discussions. It's been quite easy.
Sometimes people watch bullying and then they're bystanders. They think, I'm not going to get involved.
I think I have a hard time dealing with the courage to go up to them and tell them to stop, but I don't have a hard time going up to the person that was bullied and telling them it's okay, don't listen to them.
At first, I was a little resistant to putting in the program. I felt change was going to make a lot of extra work for me. Now that I see the results that I can do, there's no question in my mind that I'll continue to do it in the future.
So a friend had came to me and told me that she was cutting herself, and I had no idea what to do, but thanks to the character counts and all that, I was able to put my ability for trustworthiness and respect. I respected her privacy and her trust in me by not telling other students, and I went to teachers instead, and it ended up helping me out very well.
So earlier in this year, my friends and I became friends with older seniors, and later on we got into a fight, and somebody told the dean of our school about it, and he had to sit down and talk about it, and we learned that we just needed to disregard everything people were saying and listen to each other and respect what we were trying to voice out.
The impact of utilizing character counts has been phenomenal. To talk about truancies going down and discipline actions being less doesn't do justice. It has raised our students to a level of leadership that we never even imagined.
Go! Throw it to Rafe! Throw it to Rafe! Within our school, we incorporate character counts within the classroom and with athletics. From the administration to the teachers to the coaches to the players, we are all on the same page. We all believe in the character counts program, the 6 pillars of character, and pursuing victory with honor.
So I feel like here, our coaches, they tell us, you're here to win, you're here to get the job done. But at the end, it doesn't matter whether we win or lose, as long as we know we're all out there having fun. And at the other school, it's just win. You lose, you start running.
Good try!
Implementing character counts has turned St. Genevieve into the kind of school that is a parent and teacher's dream.
The Character Counts Coalition.
Okay, so I think what I took away from this video most was how character education just doesn't stop at teaching. It can be a community thing. It goes into coaching, things like that. So it just doesn't stop at the school. There are also other character education programs. It's not just character counts. And these are in the book. Willard Daggard International Center of Leadership in Education has, those are all of theirs that they teach. Those are all, I felt like, personally for me, that was a lot. Those are a lot of words that you have to cover in a whole year. But they're also really good words, like adaptability, compassion, loyalty. Those are all things that personally, I like to say I have, that's part of my character. So, there's National Center for Character Education, and they have 7 core ethical values. And actually what's really interesting about theirs is all of these, so positive mental attitude, respect, integrity, compassion, cooperation, perseverance, and initiative. The way they designed it is through the body. So positive mental attitude, it's the head, compassion's the heart, initiative, I believe it's the feet. So that's really cool how they designed it. So like when it's up on the walls and stuff and you see a person, that's what you think. Are you using your head? Are you using positive mental attitude? Are you using your heart? Are you being compassionate? And then the California Jefferson Center for Character Education uses STAR, which is stop, think, act, and review. So stop what you're doing, think about what you're doing. Is that something you should be doing? Okay, now act on it. So they act on it and then they review. Was that good was that good character or bad character? Was that bad or good? So I thought that was really smart. All right, so let's hold up. Let's wait a minute to sink in for a little bit. Let's review a little bit before we go on to our group work. So, do any of you have any questions for me at this time? Yeah.
Can you go back to the 6 pillars?
I can definitely go back to the 6 pillars. Yep. And if you guys didn't know, there's notes on your paper that you can be writing on. I'll give you time to write them all down. It's trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. Good? Okay. Any other questions? Okay, and I have some questions for you guys, so make sure you guys are paying attention. Do you have any?
Just a quick teacher timeout. Make a note somewhere, and this won't be, I don't think, the last time you'll hear it, that one really good question to research before you interview somewhere, and if it's not evident on the school's website, to ask it directly. Do you have a character education program in your school, and if so, what is it based on?
Yep,
Whose work is it based on?
and Northern Lights does have one. It's right on their home website. They have I believe a song that goes with it and stuff like that. I learned that.
Lots of
through my
schools
kindergarten.
will, like, they'll integrate in the music, teachers will have the class write different verses to the songs, and they'll publish their songs, and we did that with the Stop, Think, Act, and Review, and had a STAR song, and I played it for morning announcements. But that's a really good kind of a question or area to research before you interview, because you can be very knowledgeable about that and ask what it looks like. How is it implemented in their school? Good, thank you.
All right. So I'll ask each one of the tables a question, and let's please raise their hands, because the first one who raised their hand from that table gets a cake pop. So hope you guys were listening, or you're gonna miss out on a cake pop.
Okay, wait, time out. Okay, so is that a positive reinforcement? What is the positive reinforcement? Okay, what would be the negative reinforcement?
If you don't answer, you don't get the cake.
Withholding it. Okay, good work, good thinking.
They look really good. All right. So, hope you guys were paying attention. Okay, so early childhood, pick a number 1 through 5. 2. Okay, what is the name of the founder of Character Counts? Okay, Kelly?
Joseph Michelson. Or no, Michael Josephson.
You are correct. Here we go. Shock. Okay, so grades 1 through 2. Pick a number 1 through 5. 6. 1 through 5. Oh my god.
She did it on purpose.
4. What are some words that involve character education? Raise your hand. First one, raise their hands. I only take people who raise their hands, so that's good character. Okay.
Respect.
Okay.
Caring. Do you mean like the 6 pillars?
Any words that I add a funny slide.
Okay, respect, caring, trustworthiness.
Okay. Here, okay, pop pen. Alright, so grades 3 through 4. 1 through 5. 3. Alright. What did you learn from the first video?
Is this a personal question?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Mrs.
Sorry, normal.
Mrs. Normal.
I learned that it was a community effort and it had a positive effect on the school to see the results.
Alright, come get your cake ball. Alright, grades 5 through 6. 1 through 5.
Number 1.
Number 1, what is character education? Alright, Mr.
It's
Cox.
just being a good role model teacher and showing like respect and caringness for your kids and passing it off on them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Yep, you're pretty much right. It's a curriculum. Yep, that bases off of good character. So, you answer so you can get a cake with us. Great. Grades 9 through 10, 1 through 5. Number 4. What are some words that weren't said before? Answer. Carter.
Trustworthiness, respect, responsibility.
Those are already said.
I
didn't say
Caring,
responsibility.
citizenship,
You didn't say
responsibility, respect, adaptability, loyalty. Am I on the right track?
Yes, you get a cake pop.
Don't try to take it away from him.
They're just a pitch of competition that flows through your.
This is the first thing I've had to eat all day.
Alright.
I don't think you will, anyways, they don't.
Grades 11 through 12, since they pretty much answered all my other questions. You had the last question, which is, what did you learn from the second video? Mr. Christensen.
It can be applied to athletics. Not winning is not the only thing that's important. Come on now.
I thought about it. 8 a.m. this morning.
Just another little teacher timeout. So, very obviously an effective motivator. Okay, so how many people in here, not that it wasn't an effective strategy, but the cake pop really didn't do it for you? It wasn't like a high motivator.
If it isn't.
Okay, so yeah, now that they're all distributed. So what could you do if you wanted to provide an option? Cake pop or
Want a stroll.
Brussels sprouts. An apple.